Hi guys, it's a shout out for Rachel, working with Tummy Time. I have a great new course on Tummy Time, but I wanted to review again stabilizing your child and working with Tummy Time. And what I'll do is if so that might not have been clear, I'm going to put that more videos and add it to the course. When you're working with your child, at any time, I don't care if it's a soccer practice, working with a cello, doing a movement lesson, working on milestones. And this is where it comes down into where I have the 7 essentials of working with your special child. And I'm redoing that, guys. I'm putting that into a whole webinar. So there's videos for each chapter. The first rule really for anything is stabilizing the system. Now we look at stabilizing the system as breathing, balance, right? Heart function. Right now, I'm not worried about my heart beating, right? Or if I'm breathing. But if I'm asthmatic or if I have cystic fibrosis, right? That's going to be my first line. Or if I'm upset or if I'm spastic, I go in. If I have drug interactions, I can go on and on where I can be unstable, let's say, with those things. I don't want to be unstable. But when I am unstable, I'm not going to learn or I'm not going to transition into a movement. So now, like, you can put me on the ladder and shake it. I was a professional painter, so it just doesn't faze me. I could learn Russian up at 18 feet. Most people, if I had them up on a ladder and shook it, good morning, Medini, they would be, and if I said learn Russian or talk to me about Shakespeare, get me down and I'm fine. That is stabilization of the system. I really want to be clear with this. This is not flight or flight. Flight or flight is when there's a fire, we leave. Women and children, men, we leave, we make sure everything is safe, and then we come back, right? When your system is unstable, and it might to you, like if I say, oh, just relax, right? If I was talking to Medini right after she had her brain surgery and everything, I'm not going to go in and say, oh, just relax, it was nothing, you didn't feel anything. No, she had she's just given birth to a child. She's had a stroke. She just had brain surgery. Her definition of relax is different. So I got on my table and I was talking her through because she's my dear friend and gave her sessions. I had to stabilize her system. She had double vision, the pressure on the brain. I can go on and on, right? And you can see her before and after, which is amazing because it just shows again the power of what this does for adults, and it's in the group, and maybe she can post it up again or ping it up. When you're looking for working with someone, in other words, what my stories are is every person's definition of stabilization is different, right? And it depends on their central nervous system. So you would never ever, and again, this is a technique with movement lesson, just take from behind or that grab, right? When you're looking to bring a child up, even first of all, into your arms, I'm gonna just move this down just a little bit. You're gonna want the eye contact, right? So Rachel, the first thing, and again, I'm not picking on you, but you asked for help and you're gonna get it. I've lost the vision, right? You can't pick up the vision here. If you need, you scoot down your baby just a little bit to bring the eyes back into the horizon. You're going to come underneath and hi, sweetheart, hi. And that is bringing your child up to sitting. So the first thing is he was taken out of his position and he's grabbed. And then on top of that, then you're trying to bring him over. So what you're looking for first is you're going to go after stabilizing the system. So you're going to come in, you're going to stabilize that system. Hi, sweetheart. Now again, like I mentioned in the course, if the way we have to start introducing tummy time is just on your chest, that's how it goes, right? You still can do everything I've just taught you in the course through a chest activity. Because why? And with some munchkins, it's just going to be that crossing midline. Is that's enough to bring him into. And then eventually we're going to get in. Also too, and again, I probably should have put in the course, but I wasn't thinking of the older munchkins. Psychologically, he's beyond tummy time. I know tummy time is a benefit, but when your child gets older, just like right now, I wouldn't tell you to go into tummy time, right? We're past that. maybe if you were laying on the bed and watching TV, but honestly, as adults, we do very little tummy time. And maybe we should bring that back into our lives, but still, it's just not a common occurrence. And you see that even with older kids, they're not going to lay on their bellies and watch TV. They're going to be back on the couch and, working with their phones because life is a bit more advantageous to that. So those are the things you want to work on to stabilize the system and bring them into the tummy time. It is a great course and it deals with all of that. But again, the next stabilization with tummy time, and this is where I definitely need to add in the video. You want to make sure the child can breathe first and then see first. And breathe, I mean, can I swallow? Can I go on that? And that's where I go into the part about propping for those kind of things. If your child has reflux or breathing, because I can breathe right now, but I should also be able to breathe and swallow and talk. I can do all those functions. A lot of munchkins where what are they going to decide to do? Swallow or breathe? They'll pick breathing. And again, this isn't flight or flight. This is intelligence. Right? If your child's intelligence is telling you that they're unable, and this is why you want to introduce the tummy time course, right? But we're going to do it in a way that's beneficial to him, right? That's where you have to take it, anything that I do and make it your own for your own child, right? This is a difference why, in a sense, I hate milestones, because people are looking for that external, this needs to happen, and they're not realizing how much that internal system, the vestibular and the central, the system mechanics work within the body, that it all works together. I just had a great Zoom today with Vanessa, and she's like, oh, what what do I work on? And it's not about what you work on. Is again, you're going for that success. And just enjoy that the movement lesson is actually going to, like a rock into a pond, and go out into those fine motor skills, into those gross motor skills, other things that you're working with. So it's not about working with vision and then, off to the hand. You just don't see it when I'm there, when letting them grab my hair and all this sort of stuff. It just looks like play. I'm doing a very, very purposeful movement lesson. I just know how to coordinate all these things that I'm working on, like vision, tummy time, and so forth, that I'm working on. So, Rachel, I hope that answers your question. But any of you guys, ask away. That's what it's for. And I'll pop in with something else in a little bit, but I will adjust the course to add those that they're a bit more specific. Thanks. Bye.